Wow. You see this behind me? I am currently at my listing on Vista Drive here in Spring City, Tennessee, just into the Bledsoe County line. This is 15.92 acres. And there is a utility easement right here. It's kind of on the edge of the property. But the property has been surveyed. It was done back in 1991. It's the most current survey. And the property goes out this way past the utility easement. So if you're looking on a map, Highway 68 goes through a lot of different cities. But if you follow it into Spring City, you would turn onto Shut-In Gap Road. I think you go roughly 10 miles or so, and you will turn left on Old Log Road. Again, is a gravel road. It goes into what is called the Duskin Creek area. This section of Bledsoe County is called the Duskin Creek subdivision, but don't let that term subdivision fool you, because most of the parcels here are over 10 acres a piece. This one again, 15.92 acres. So this does have two deed restrictions. One of them is that there cannot be any commercial entities on the property. And the second one I'm going to have to read to make sure I get it right. No non-operating vehicles and no accumulation of debris, refuse, or trash, and no placement or storage of junk on this property. So those are two deed restrictions that are on the property. Other than that, can't find anything else. Checked with several title companies, checked with the Bledsoe County property of deeds, and this is all that we could find. And you do know there's utility here. There's actually a pole just right up here. I'm going to show you as well. So we know that at one time there was I'm going to call it a shell of a home, and you can't see it right now. It's too green right now, but you can see it in the fall when a lot of this is gone. If you just go, let's see, you can see that utility pole right there. If you go down there just a little bit to your right, you will see there is a shell of a home. It's literally just an outward shell. There's no roof on it, or no full roof, I should say. I could not find any septic records, but there could have been a septic tank put in at one time, and maybe it just didn't have a permit, or it could not have had septic. But we do know there is a shell of a home down there. So what could you do with this property? There's so many possibilities. You could use it for recreation, utility vehicles, camping. I mean, over 15 acres, you could even do probably some hiking and things of that nature. You could build a homestead, have lots of animals out here, horses, cows, pigs, whatever you pretty much wanted to do. Now you can see here with the utility easement, there's no trees. There are trees down there in the wooded portion. So I highly recommend that if you're interested in this property, you come and see it, you come and walk part of it with your agent, and you can kind of scope out the landscape. But we do know, because there's a shell of a home down there, there is enough level space down there to have a home, and then you could choose how many trees you want around that home or not. So again, this is Vista Drive. It doesn't have a street number yet because it's considered raw land. It's Vista Drive in Spring City, Tennessee, just inside the Bledsoe County line. Now, some of you may want to know, okay, is there internet service? I will say This particular property is in an area right now, it's just maybe a 2-mile area where there is no cell service and there's no, to our knowledge, internet service. So that might be something you have to research on your own, but we have not found anything with that yet. Highway 68, turn onto Shut-In Gap Road. Once you're on Shut-In Gap Road, you're going about 10 miles. You'll see Old Log Road on your left. You'll take that. Old Log Road is a gravel road. I think you went maybe a mile. I didn't gauge it exactly. Almost, I would say 3/4 of a mile. You will see a mailbox that says 115. You will need to turn on the road before you get to 115. Because that is Vista Drive. Vista Drive is a gravel road. So, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out or talk with your agent, set up a showing. We would love for you to see this beautiful property here with very minimal restrictions. And let's see, this is the canvas for what you could do for it. The only sounds I'm hearing right now are birds. And in the distance, I can hear a chainsaw. I don't even know if you hear that. That's it. So very quiet, very peaceful. This is a canvas. You can make of it what you would like. So as you can see right here, this is considered Vista Drive. I was just standing there making a portion of the video. I will say alongside this, you're going to see an old truck camper pop, I guess is what you call it. But this technically right here is Vista Drive. And you can also, if I zoom in just a little bit, you can see the 2 utility poles that will then connect you on around to Log Road. And so I'm going to walk up there just a little bit to give you some idea. I may not walk the whole path. Again, this is 15.92 acres in Spring City. See, there's a little clearing over there as well. And most of the parcels in this area of the Duskin Creek subdivision over 10 acres. Lots of green right now, but I will tell you that I have been here during the fall, and imagine all of these trees, various colors, because that's what it looks like in the fall. Some old tree stumps, maybe some cans. Now, I don't drive a truck or a Jeep. I just drive a plain old low riding car. I had no problems getting into this Vista Drive. So there's that middle utility pole. There's a big tree that is down. Trying to show you what it looks like on this side over here. You can see a shell of something. And then if I look through the trees, I'd have to really, I can see a white home over there. I don't know if it's a camper, mobile home. I cannot tell that. And I think at one time, before my sellers got this land, there might have been a gate right here. You can see one of the posts here, but they have not had a gate since they've owned it. So it just curves on around here. And then we're about to get to where Log Road is. So this right here is log road. You can see it goes on down, and there's several side roads that sprout off from that on this end, and then also on this end. So this is log road, and I'm going to turn and I'm going to walk back on Vista Drive. So like this video, share it with others. If you know somebody who is looking for raw land, send this to them. And if you are one of my faithful followers, please continue to like, comment, and share this video.